Hey, Muldrum, welcome in. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh. Well, thanks. I didn't realize. Yeah, I thought that was tomorrow. Maybe Twitch has it. I don't know then. Oh, they do it from noon the day before until noon the day after, I guess, for all to accommodate all the time zones. All right. Well, huzzah. Thank you very much. So I guess I should start with showing the little progress that I made yesterday. Plug in the controllers. So I tried to get some animations out of Mixamo onto Swifty, but it wouldn't work. So then I tried to import those into Blender and retarget them onto their skeleton, and they wouldn't work. So then I gave up and played Rocket League. I'm not entirely sure why they weren't working though, because how did Rocket League go? It went okay. I don't understand why it wasn't working, because it seemed to work pretty okay for the parcel model. So I don't know what's wrong with Swifty's rig. It should be the exact same. I guess no, because Parcel doesn't have all of the controllers and stuff on it. I don't know then. Yeah, I wonder if I should do an export of just the bones. But maybe if I did an export of just the deformed bones or something. You're about to kick off, but realize it's probably right. Oh, the three stream watch streak. Don't worry about it. Rene, Tiliki, Med, Partner, Jubilee, as we say in Denmark. Thanks. I did dig out the webcam that you asked for, Rennie, because you were saying about cat cam. So, I mean, what we fixing breaking today. I'm trying to get Swift to be able to get like additional animations onto Swifty. So I'll show you. Um, I'm gonna see if this one that I just exported works better. So just give me a second. I'm just doing stuff behind the scenes for a second. Oh, it doesn't like that one. Ugh, okay. Oh well, it liked Miximo, the first one I did, so I guess we stick with that. I don't know how to I don't know how to get it to work. Thanks, Dizzy. Okay, it seems to be liking that file a bit better. Returning, while I have a break here, returning to Kitko's earlier message of how did Rocket League go? I was playing 1v1s to try and improve my like ability to challenge one-on-one. Like if they're dribbling the ball toward like the goal or whatever, to be able to kind of read what they're doing. So I can tackle better. Because in that mode, if you mess up on a tackle, they more than likely will then score. Because they got the ball past you. Shared partnerversary with Onsta. Really? We must have both applied at the same around the same time. I think we both got I think we both applied around the same time, but at the time that we applied, Twitch had like massive hacks or leaks. And so I think all of the partner stuff got pushed till after they sorted that. So there was a little bit of a backlog. So we probably share partnerversary with a whole bunch of people. Sorry, unable to map your existing scaffolding. But that one worked yesterday. I I seriously hate rigging animation exporting, importing from one platform to another. It's actually terrible. No, we're partner for as many years as Honesta's partner. Yeah, that stuff sucks so bad. Like I'll show you. Okay. Bam 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 bam. There should be a new stat. Oh, you've Modrum's quoted that to me apparently. Um. E. Yeah, there's just water for testing. Don't worry about it. So she's got a little. She's doing a little bit, but if you look closely, her arms are doing something weird. This is not what the anim is meant to do. The anim that I got has her using the arms properly, and yet, I mean, I think the legs are okay. Yeah. I still have to figure out getting out of the water though. So there's like weird bug states where like if I go into floating, it's like weird. It's got like weird gaps between floating and not floating. Like we're only in water because I'm testing stuff. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. So I don't know how to fix it. If anyone has better experience with like this, please, I'm all ears. Otherwise, yeah, it's just it's just this. Don't worry about it. He's a PNG now. Yeah. Oh, exists only in 4 frames. Ah, save me. So yeah, here is what it's meant to look like. You know? Swimming. But I cannot get it from here into Unity like this. Yeah, this is from Mixamo. This is Mixamo retargeted into Blender via the like auto rig pro. And you know, it went okay. Does every bone have keyframes on them? Yes, I think so. The way that it works, yeah. Like this. And Martina added the block term dog. That's gonna catch so many people, Martina. No Discord notification, really? Uh, 1 second. Sorry, I got instantly distracted. 1 second. I'm looking at here, stream happening. Oh yeah. Here we go. What have I returned to? Okay, you guys are just trying to figure out how you can say Doug. Got it, got it. Um, do you think we have too many VIPs, Martina? Are you feeling the lack of your power of emote only mode? Okay, trying to export this again with like the IK stuff, key to the start and the end of the anim. Blur, yeah, thank you for the resub. Welcome in. Yeah, how was everybody's weekend? It's Monday. What was everybody up to? That's a question I can ask that might have a variety of answers outside of the scope of the knowledge I already have. Shit, it's Monday. Okay. Oh, hi, Helios. Oh, thank you. Hope you have a great day too. Or night, or your weekend was too short. Yeah, no kidding, man. We spent most of Saturday, tidying and cleaning, making our place more habitable. They really need to introduce a 7-day weekend. That'd be great. Your weekend was spent spending time with friends. Nice. Is the wardrobe built yet? Muldrum, we hit complications with that because the devices that we use to measure where the wiring is to prevent us from drilling into it is coming back saying like almost the entire wall has electrical wiring behind it. So we were thinking maybe it's like insulation or something that it's picking up on, but we got all the we were about to start and we mapped everything out, and then we're just like, this thing is beeping at us everywhere that we need to drill. So we weighed up the pros and cons of electricity over wardrobe. So we reached out to a expert. Well, reached out to a handyman that we knew to be like, hey, can you kind of just make sure that we don't do anything stupid? But we've had a hard time pinning down a time for them to come over for reasons I can't go into. You spent way too much time this weekend playing Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. My attention span usually doesn't work well with single player games, but I've been hooked on this game. The third of that game. Like third in the series. Must be pretty good if they've made 3 games of it. So did anyone, so there seems to be like more and more videos coming out, or at least I'm noticing more and more videos coming out about AI psychosis. Anybody else? Like, is that reaching anybody else's radar? About what? Yeah. Heard about it all year, says Kiko. That's been chilling in the algorithm right now. Read a couple of articles in Time about that. Talking to the AI, you're like, it's a person is definitely bad for your brain. Interesting. What direction is that? The AI being crazy or causing mental problems for the humans who use it? Yeah. Like um the video I watched recently was like something like ChatGPT made me delusional or could make me delusional. I think it was clickbaity titled or like made me delusional. Um but yeah, the 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 one they were using was so affirming that it just led him on a stupid quest. Yeah, that one Sage. Yeah, yeah. Um, feels like there's a battle going on in chat right now. Yeah, I feel like there's results or at least discussions happening that's occurring um of things that I felt like I just innately was like, well, that seems like a stupid path and probably lead to bad things. So I'm just going to avoid that path. And lo and behold, yeah, I was like, yeah, creativity. You need to struggle and to grow and, flex that muscle. And then they're like, oh, this brain scan shows that there's like atrophy in certain parts of the brain for people who don't use it to critically think anymore. How about that? That kind of lines up and makes sense to me. Yeah. Think that makes sense. I read an article a few months ago about a guy who talked to it about his time travel theories and it eventually encouraged self-harm. Yeah. The trend of using AI as a therapist is also understandable but concerning. It's concerning if it's giving you like affirming advice in bad directions. You have the have never used ChatGPT or LLM sticker. Yes. I also. I was with a customer and she was laughing about how her dad talks to AI all the time. I wouldn't be laughing, honestly. No. If people are needing to use it as a replacement for actual connection with other people, it's not good. My sister uses it like it's Google, and I'm like, well, Google now has their own AI overview shit, but like, I'm like, stop, stop using it because it's convenient. So many of your classmates don't write essays anymore themselves. They're law students. They should probably learn and memorize laws. Lawyers have been punished for submitting AI delusions to courts, quoting non-existent cases. Yeah. Yeah. You can't cite precedents if that shit's never happened before. There's precedents for this. No, there isn't. Feels weird to ask a couple of curious questions to get ignored, especially when others were discussing it casually. Just ignore the chat and they'll go away, right? Well, it works. What questions? Are you talking about you asking about banning our regular members who are being said to be troublemakers in jest? Because, yeah. That's the kind of example of an awkward question someone might ask. A study I was reading said folks with underlying, sometimes minor mental illnesses are at high risk of having problems exacerbated by talking to AI regularly. Because it feeds into troubles they already have. A lot of people are using it for medical research. I keep an eye on the chronic illness community for resources because doctors don't know what to do with us, and a lot of people are using ChatGPT because going to a normal doctor is usually traumatic. Like to ask about symptoms and whatnot. I use it for small copy rewrites, but I tend to make sure it's not 100% AI. I have used it for idea generation sometimes or help look at data in Excel. Do I see AI as my main source of tool? No, I do not. I get you, Laura. No worries. People should just ask me this stuff. I can give you misinformation without polluting the planet. All it takes is your opposition to try and look up one of the cases, and you're immediately both losing your case and being punished. There are people with grok in their brain implant. Oh, dear. Yeah. I'm definitely one of those people who will look up symptoms um, in Google just to see what stuff could be. But there's definitely like no kind of better one of like just going to see a doctor, just tanking um, the embarrassing or uncomfortable conversations. So I tend to ask him questions. I do stuff I say I once and told him he's replaced. Then my friend show an extremely simple solution when I click with a click on. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, cool. It exported in 42 seconds. I think I took more than 42 seconds to get back to clicking that box. Okay, let's see if we got a better swim animation by keying the IKFK switch. Yesterday I got a really scrunched version of Swifty when I imported, so there's always a chance of that. A wild Swifty appears. Hello. No. I didn't laugh. I just smiled at the way that you approached me. Oh, I think we've got microscopic Swifty.
Don't call me that.
Look. This happened before. Where are you? You might just be invisible. Oh, did I forget to... No, I didn't. Twitter thinks it's our partnerversary today. Not Twitter, Twitch. Twitch thinks. Twitter didn't tell me anything. Oh. Cool. Happy partnerversary, partner. Wait. They can't passwords. Trying to pick up the thread of what you guys are discussing. Why does Swift have... Let's see what that was. There we go. I brought her back. There we go. I don't know if you actually saw, but our model disappeared. I don't know, man. It didn't work. Swifty, what do you think of this? Is this good enough? What do you think of this swim animation? Turn on the monitor for you. That's you swimming. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we joked about yesterday. Just have you doing that on deck, just coming towards camera, like clicking.
Yeah.
She is jiving. I got so many anims that I want to put on her skeleton and it just doesn't work. It's supposed to look like this. See? This is what it's meant to be doing, but it's just not. And don't even get me started on trying to parent you to have like the braced hang animation. Your butt just goes through the floor. It's not that I've made it too fast on purpose, but it's the motion of the arms, like this makes sense for swimming rather than it coming from below and upward. Yeah. Do you guys want to see a cat? Take that as a yes from Martina. I'm gonna turn the cat camera on, so don't walk by and stuff. Like be aware that the camera is gonna be on. Ta-da. Kitty. This is Sparrow's favorite toy. It is a tiny paper clip that's supposed to attach more toys, but she doesn't like all the toys. She just likes the paper clip. I think she thinks it's a bug. But Sparrow will wake up and want to play all day. I'd say be careful with it, Kaz. Like, I have to hold the wand very gently, because if she does like catch it, I have to let go just so that like she doesn't get snagged or caught. So I basically just hold it like that. So it's one of those toys where it's like, yeah, they love it. That it will hurt them probably. How old is Sparrow? I think she's coming up to 4 in February. I think. She's still very small. She looks so big for 4. She's tiny. For years. Like, let me put something in the room for context. You all know what the size of a mug is, right? Normal size mug. I knocked my headphones out. One sec. Mug. She's small. She's a mere 3.7 mugs, yeah. Small. She's not sure about the mug. Let me move the mug. That's just what it sounds like when Swifty types anything, irregardless of emotion. She's watching it, but she's not going for it. Letter to Santa. She is really not going for it. Recoding the stream. Sparrow. Wow, you really have okay. She's lost interest. I think the mug scrambled her programming. A scathing review for the recent HelloFresh box. That's funny because they didn't deliver our HelloFresh box last week. So yeah, applicable. Hey, this box was tasteless. I didn't like any of the flavors. Are you back? Are you? Don't chew the stick. Scaredy cat. No one can see her. No one can perceive. Completely hidden. I saw her butt ready up and then she didn't move. Oh, you got it. Sorry. Trying to get her to play again. Like if I stop, then she comes over. Such a Sunder cat. If I raise my arm up to swing it out for her to get, she thinks I'm throwing something at her, so she runs away. The hunting ground is sullied with the scent of mug. I think she saw her brother in the window as well. You won't get the cat cam on the thumbnail, Martina. Okay, you guys let me know if she turns back up. We're going fishing. There we go. We've gone fishing. Time to add cat cam to Unity. Oh, wow. Oh, it's easy. Oh, I meant more oof at like you guys having control over whether the cam's on or off. That's never gonna happen. Cat has returned. She haunching. Tracking cat position on cam so the focus can always be on Kuma or Sparrow. How would you do that? Would the hardware need to have like tracking? Spend the next 4 months developing that. Just go with the cap cam. Just program. Scan your cat for pattern recognition purposes. I mean, it would work with motion until they sit still like that. Ugh. She's gone to annoy her brother. So yeah, this was another anim that I wanted to get on Swifty, like the jump to braced hang. And it does not work. I saw someone put a VR tracker on their cat and made a pass-through box around it so they could see their cat in the room while in VR. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Yes, if I hit retarget, I'm gonna hit save first. If I hit retarget on here, I wonder if I have to have them both selected. Root bone must be set as root. Where is root? Retarget. So this is what we get. Yay. No idea why. Are you back, are you? You get bored. Yeah. Maybe it wants to move the trajectory one. But it is in fact moving the... That's the kilt master. What's this one? Foot. What's this one? The root. Why isn't the root parented to everything else? What are you? Root master? Hang on. Huzzah. I didn't know you were a chiropractor dog. Thanks. My brother's actually a chiropractor. No shit. No joke. You got it. Your tools. Gonna get your tools? Oh no. Oh, wow. I put the wand underneath my leg while I'm sitting cross-legged. Alright, so that looks a bit better. I mean, we're losing a little bit of I mean, her head is really big. But, you know, it works. So we could maybe take this and then tweak it so that it works for our model. Like, we might have to lean back a little bit more. What is this? What are you? Okay. Something's not weighted properly there. Atomic wedgie. Like nothing has any weight for it. That'll do. Mike, so streamlining the workflow of getting animations into Unity via Mixamo. Yes. Partially that, yeah. So I wanted to learn how to do a better character controller, or at least learn the character controller I'm currently using and be able to augment it. One of the states in the character controller that's already there by default is swimming. So I figured go through the process of one that's already built. And our big heads are really an issue when you try and do anything that's kind of usual human movement, because like the head would be about this size in the actual rig. But I think a lot of this is FK, so it's not like I can just move the body around. It would move the legs with it. So I could maybe like clean it up and make it IK, but that's a whole other deal. You having weird body proportions is why you've steered clear of Mixamo animations. Yes. 100p. Okay. Okay, let's call this Swift jump right. I'd be also interested in trying out like root motion stuff to have like the character's root motion move the character. Could be fun for things like dodge rolls, maybe. Happy Monday. Damn society trying to dictate what a normal body should look like. All right, so if I, point this into here, and then, do this, and then retarget, and then hit OK. Hell yeah. I wonder why it's slightly off, Like if this is supposed to be, all of this. Why is it slightly off? Like I would assume that it should map exactly where these bones are. But we don't have the lean that's going on. It's almost worse, I think. Or it's the same. It almost feels like I should be able to put another bone in place of Fruit Master. But I can't. Ooh. Ooh, that could be useful. Like tweaking it so that it starts in the right place. If I save this. No. She's being cute. One sec. She's moving. Yeah. What are you doing? No? I see. Back to the game, man. I swear I'll never get any more work done. She doesn't know what she wants. Like, laying down, being cute. Then I move the wand and she runs away. Then she hides. Then she's just staring at it. You gotta decide. Okay. This foot feels like it moves too much compared to the skeleton. And her hand feels like way too up. Like, I wonder if I were to grab. Oh, didn't know you could do that. The legs don't look like they move at all. What the? Wait. The bones don't look like they're moving at all either. Oh, it's because I was in like edit mode. Okay. Seeing the skeleton is haunting. Yeah. Okay, so if I go into pose mode, root master. Okay. If I were to take all of the if I do that, and then Y location. Z location. X location. Wait, why is that not moving? It's clearly moving. If that's not moving, then what is making... I'm confused. How is this not moving? Like if I move this up, well, I don't really have to worry then, because if I just if it's not actually moving it, but I can use it to... Perfect. So if I just move the Y location, don't show me any of these. Don't show me any of these. Oh, don't lock them. Right, okay. If I move this up and down, okay, maybe not that much. Oh, it is. It was just really tiny. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, not that one. What? Why? 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 Because it's locked. Have I broken this? Oh my god, so tired. I give up on this. I give up entirely. I'd have more fun just animating it than trying to fucking do this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Mixamo retarget. My electric company keep calling me, but I've already paid them. They just need to have their records updated, and it's pissing me off. You know, when you have a system that we're like, hey, records show that you need to pay, and you're like, I have. Please leave me alone. Well, they'll be like, they're not responding. I guess I could just pick up the phone and be like, I paid, please leave me alone. But I don't want to go through all that. Yeah, okay, I'm giving up for today on this. So what to do now? Like, they sent me a reminder to pay. It was due on the 4th. I paid on the 7th. It's now the 10th. Like, it's fair enough that they have like a little flag of being like, hey, please send the payment through. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Raid question mark. You know what? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get on to doing anything else in the next 15 minutes. So I might just go get something to eat. The add-on has never worked for me, and I swear I follow the instructions correctly. I might do that. I might just read up the documentation and see if I'm doing anything particularly wrong. Because I'm trying to retarget Mixamo animations that have been applied to the actual rig itself. So you'd think they'd be more streamlined, but yeah. Do. Geshy board. Yeah, let's go Megatron. From one software dev to another. Maybe they're having better luck than I am. I know that they struggled with getting animations into Unreal way back in the past, so maybe we can lament together. Thanks, Martina. Well, this has been a wholly interesting, but also I think I need to go a different way, or like read up on the documentation for this retargeting stuff, because I obviously am doing something borked. Pass on the curse of complex coding. Yeah. Thank you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day too, and thanks for keeping me company. I'll catch you all probably tomorrow. Bye, everybody. May the rest of your day be filled with adventure.